girl. So let's go ahead into it. Let me share with you my growth plan. This is what I call the growth plan to help you get to 4K per month or more per month. Okay. So this is a simple 4-step process plan that we, at each person at each level, I will go into. So the growth plan, the online coaching growth plan starts with the starter, the emerging coach, the expanding coach, and the influencing coach. And I'm going to take a really deep dive in to give you some insights of people who are in the club, who are, and clients who are already at these different levels of different stages in the growth plan, and how you can implement it, and what we did to get this process, this plan working for them and their business as well. So let me just stop talking. Okay, let's get into it. All right, so this is the first stage that most of us all start at, and which is the starter stage. And so this is Shantae, right? Shantae was a starter coach when she first came in to the Coaching Business Simplified. And she is a high performance mindset coach. Woo! Isn't that awesome? And so once we worked together, one of Shantae's goal was to build an online presence in a coaching brand, because she was new at this, right? And she, right now, you know, when you're at this starter level, you're probably making less than $500 a month, less than. Maybe you're not making anything. Maybe you're making a little bit over this, but consistently you're bringing in about $500 a month. That might be one client or two clients, right? So one of the things that I sat down with Shantae with, and we decided that she needed to focus on a piece of pillar content, one good piece of pillar content, and she needed to build her authority using this content weekly. And so she knew that starting a podcast was the easiest way for her to do this. This was an easy way for her to set up. She wasn't exactly really comfortable with video. I mean, I think she is right now, but it was just easier for her to, start a podcast, use a phone, get a microphone. She started implementing interviewing people and also providing her own content. And as you can see from Shantae's content, her big win was she got booked for 2 podcast interviews. Normally, she's the one doing all the interviewing, and now others are requesting her. This is a great way to position yourself in front of someone else's audience. And so her podcast, her creating one piece of great pillar content on a weekly basis, got her a spots to be interviewed on 2 other people's podcasts, which gets her in front of brand new people, right? She's now expanding her brand. She's getting in front of people, and she's now being seen as the authority. So this is the first stage of the growth plan. If you are a new coach, this is where you will start at. All right, so the second stage of the growth plan is what I call the emergent stage. And the goal of the person or the coach who is inside the emergent stage is that they want to build a list and generate consistent income. Now, if I haven't said this, or if you've never heard this before, you need to start building your list, because we do not own any of these social media platforms. We don't own Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, any of these. But what you do own is your email list. So it's really important when you get to this stage that you want to start building your list, and you want to have a plan in motion that you can start bringing in consistent income. This is the best way to move for some of you coaches who are full-time entrepreneurs who want to be doing your coaching business full-time instead. Did I say entrepreneur? If you're a full-time employee and you want to move yourself into a full-time entrepreneur, then consistent income is the way to go. And this is the stage that you want to start at if you're at this level, right? You're not bringing in consistent income. You're not bringing in at least $1,500 a month consistently, right? That you don't really have to promote. You don't have to scratch and scrounge to get people to sign up. This is $1,500 is consistently showing up in your account. Okay, so our owner was in this stage right now. She wanted consistent income. She needed to build a list. So one of the approaches that we did was that I sat down with our owner and said that we need to create a marketing a monthly marketing plan for you that you could promote your coaching program at the end of that marketing plan or that presentation. So basically, we worked on what I call a masterclass, a monthly masterclass, or you probably have heard of it like a webinar. And at the end of that webinar, she was able to sell her coaching program, right? There's a process to that. And that is the one thing that we and I worked on while she was in this emergent stage. And she's a club member as well. And this is something that we all work together with her to get this, to make this happen for her. And as you can see, Iona is a leadership and business coach. And she says, well, I finally launched my first mastermind with my networking group. I couldn't believe how many ladies wanted to join. 19 ladies joined, and I'm following up with a workshop or webinar on how to live your best life with the goal to launch my new group coaching program. So that's exactly what we did for her. And she's at the emergent level. And now Iona has really, she's surpassed the whole $1,500 a month goal already by implementing having a monthly marketing plan, which we used as her webinar. Her weekly webinar became her marketing plan that we put in place. All right, so let's go on to stage number 3. Stage number 3 is expanding. This is where you're in, you want to increase your monthly income. You're doing really good. You're making the $1,500 consistently, and you want to deliver even more value. And you want to do it in a very passive way, okay? So income between $1,500 and $4,000 a month. If you're making about this amount, or this is what you want to make, then you want to jump on the expanding level, right? And so again, if I didn't stress this, these stages build upon each other, right? So if you want to jump to expanding level, you want to already have some kind of weekly content come out. You already want to have some kind of marketing plan that you're consistently bringing in the $1,500. And then once you get to this expanding level, you're like, okay, I'm bringing in the $1,500 for my webinar or whatever I'm doing on a monthly basis. Now I want to generate more, and I want to do it in a very passive way. And so this was Rosa. Rosa is one of those people who were at the expanded level, and she wanted to bring in more passive way. And I recommended that she start creating digital products. This is what I call the digital assets. These are things that they're going to be working for you behind the scenes. This is passive income. This is making money in your sleep. This is sleep coin, whatever you want to call it. But this is the process that you do that. And so as you can see over here to the right-hand side, Rosa is an online business coach for virtual assistants. So she created a monthly I think this is a monthly mastermind like membership that she was bringing in consistent income by providing digital products that people could download and actually watch on their own, so that she wasn't doing anything live. She was just recording the content that was provided to her. And then she was actually uploading it to a membership site. And she also sells these as digital products separately, so that people didn't have to actually join the membership. They can actually buy each item piece by piece. And literally Rosa wakes up to new sales in her account every single day because she's now built up her digital assets. So this is the stage that you want to be in if you want to make between the $1,500 to $4,000 a month, and you want to do it in a very passive way. And this is the stage that you will be in, the expanding stage. And so the next stage we're going to get to, which is the final stage, is the influencing stage. This is where you now want to replace your full-time job and you want to up-level your success. So when you're in the influencing stage, you're making over $4,000 a month. And this is D. D is our health and life insurance provider, and she is doing exactly this. But one of the things that D was struggling with is that she was getting very overwhelmed with everything, right? She was doing everything that she needed to do. And so we needed to come up with a system that worked in the behind the scenes, like an automation system. So we set up an online client meeting system. As a healthcare provider, D was actually going to meet everyone face to face. And, where you guys are watching this now with Corona, you cannot go to everyone's house like that, right? So she had to find a way that she could still meet with her clients, and give them the value that they deserve and she wanted to give them, she needed to do that. And what she did was that she actually started meeting with them online, right? She was doing, y'all, can y'all imagine that? She was actually going to all these people's houses. And then once she put in an online meeting system in place, things started to really expand for her. She was able to start creating more products. She was able to hire someone to help her out as well. She was able to just make life a lot easier being a healthcare provider, right? And just to let y'all know, this is a slight plug. Dee is our healthcare provider for me and my husband, as well as for my parents as well. So it's just great having a system in place that she can offer more value to more people and reach a whole lot more people. So if you're at this stage, this is what you would call the influencer stage. And as you can see, Dee says she kicked off her Zoom tele reviews and held agent trainings via Zoom. A chick is truly gone digital and is a little proud of herself. Correct, because she made the process simple and easy for herself, and you can do the same thing. So this will work for you too. You don't need any special training at all, and it doesn't require lots of your time or lots of money. It does not do that, right? The online coaching business growth plan is a simple marketing plan that is doable for anybody at any stage in their business. It helps you bring in consistent income. You now have a plan on how to bring in this income. And it also gives you the plan if you are working your full-time job and you eventually want to escape that full-time job and be able to bring in consistent income and be able to grow your coaching business full-time, then it gives you the escape plan to help you with not being overwhelmed to do all of that as well. So when you have a plan for marketing and growing a successful coaching business, you are now in love with what you do. Let me just say that again. You now become more in love with what you do, because sometimes when you're trying to do this on your own, you have this love-hate relationship with your business. I know I did. So you're now more in love with your business. You enjoy what you do. You are happy. You are not 2 steps away from a panic attack like myself. You are happy, and you are now confident of what you need to do. You know the exact steps that you need to do to make this happen for yourself. So what is the next step? What is the next step for you? I am excited to share this with you. The next step in what I call the game changer to working smarter and not harder is the Coaching Business Simplified. You get exactly what you need in the Coaching Business Simplified on how to market and grow your a successful coaching business without the overwhelm. You get done for you content, which will help you save time and money to reduce the overwhelm of what to create, what to say, and what your clients desire, right? This is a game, like a true game changer. All the content is created for you so that you don't have to worry about creating it yourself. You also get a plan. So you get a plan on what to do and how to do it. So I hold monthly marketing trainings to keep my clients and my customers and my club members updated on easier ways to market and grow their coaching business, because I'm all about making things simple, not hard. I want you to work smarter and easy without working hard. Okay. So you also get a coaching and in a community. So you get accountability and support to ensure you stay motivated and on track to growing your coaching business that you're absolutely proud of. So you also get what I call spotlight coaching sessions with me when you sign up. And you also get a community of people who are right there with you, supporting you step by step to help you get successful. The community is absolutely awesome. Have an awesome and blessed day, and I'll be talking to you later. Peace out.